Hello, Maggasekha supporters and friends. I have another update regarding 501c3 church stuff. So the last time I made a video, we were at the point where I had spoken to the IRS supervisor, and they were not going to, change the verdict, and you also cannot just refile. So we were basically at the point of either doing going through a lengthy appeals process or just staying as a church. And the more and more I looked at staying as a church, actually, it started to be a bit more appealing. There was a lot of benefits to it, but there was also some negatives. And so we were kind of like, just as the board members, myself, and supporters, we're just kind of discussing the various options. And was waiting on a call back from the supervisor, the IRS supervisor. And so he calls me back. This is a couple of days ago, about 4 or 5 days ago, maybe. He calls me back and he says that he had spoken to his supervisor about the appeal stuff, but now they're going to let us refile. Just kind of this kind of out of the blue, it wasn't asked for. I don't know how it happened. I don't know who was involved. I don't know if Devas were involved. Kind IRS people were involved. I have no idea. But it's quite the reversal. And so what happened was, this past Monday, not this Monday like yesterday, but before, a week ago, I put in the application again. So we filed the 501c3 easy. And then about Wednesday, Thursday-ish, I got an email from the supervisor, and he said that the IRS, the 501c3 easy application has been approved, and we'll get the letters in the mail within 45 days. So technically, as of right now, Maggasekha is a 501c3 in Colorado. Through the easy. So we don't have the paperwork yet. It doesn't show up on the search, on the IRS search yet. So that's still kind of all in process. But right now we're a 501c3. And, I had, again, even though after the supervisor came and said, okay, we're going to let you file, I was like, well, I mean, what is this telling me? Like, is it, because I was kind of like really set. Okay, well, IRS didn't work out. We're going to just move forward as a church until we're ready to do full long form 501c3, not easy. And so we're just going to move forward as a church. And, there's some benefits to the church. Like, there's no limitations. Like, now that we're in EZ, there's donation limitations. So like, $50,000 a year max in terms of donations, and $250,000 max in terms of assets, buildings and that kind of stuff, various things. So that's kind of where we're at. We did in the end go forth with the 501c3, just simply because it allows, like, for instance, one supporter has like a kind of matching donations thing ready to go, and it doesn't work if it's not a 501c3. So like, there's a lot of that kind of, not necessarily from the IRS, but from businesses and, matching donations and all these kind of stuff. There's a lot of reasons why we decided it's probably just best to go through the EZ, even though we would be limited at first. And hopefully, move out to Colorado in a couple of months, and a year or two, we're ready to do the filing of the dual 501c3s, and then move forward from that, just like Clear Mountain and others have done in recent years. So that's the update. The update is there's no official proof yet, but we have I've been told directly from the supervisor that the application was approved, and that we are 501c3 as of basically right now. So once the letter comes and all that stuff, there's a few things to do. We have to, we did create a Maggasekha bank account, and we're gonna have to upgrade that, or kind of make sure that the bank knows it's a 501c3 now. And starting in March, we're going to start really doing a push. I'm going to make another announcement and stuff like that. We're going to start doing a push to see if we can get all the help we can get towards finding a either apartment or a small rental house or something in Colorado that is within our budget, and within what we're getting in terms of donations now, and then get started moving, get started in Colorado and hit the ground running from there. So that's the update today. Maggasekha is a 501c3 nonprofit based in Colorado as of this point. All right, and I'll give future updates as they come. Thank you.